Hello YouTube makeup lovers. Today I'm going to do a look inspired by Jennifer Lopez's makeup that she wore to the Golden Globes of this year, 2013. And I really liked her look. She's always been one of my idols when it comes to makeup because it's always so beautiful, so flawless, so different, and I just really liked it. So when I saw her on TV, I thought I definitely want to do this look for YouTube and show you step by step my take on this look. It's not exactly the same. I mean, the most I saw were a couple of pictures. I got lucky and I just found one that she was actually facing down, but this is really just from pictures and what I can see. You know, the pictures always look a little bit different than in live. I mean, obviously I wish I could see her up close and in person, but so this is just my take on it. It's not perfect, it's just my little B-lounge twist to it. So I hope you'll have a lot of fun watching this video and you check out this. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelid with Urban Decay's primer potion. I put a little bit on my finger. Next, for my eyeshadow base, I'm going to use this Milani Shadow Eyes pencil in the color Champagne Toast. And I'm going to apply this to my lid. And I am going to go up to the crease, like up to here. And I'm going to blend it with my finger. This is just so that the eyeshadow we put on sticks nicely. The very first eyeshadow I'm going to use from MAC is this one right here. It's called Naked Lunch. And I'm going to use a flat brush like this. This is from the Mrs. Bunny collection to pat on the color. You can also use MAC's 239 brush. That's my other favorite. And we're just going to pack that all over the lid, right where I applied, over where I applied that pencil. Now her inner corner in the picture and her brow bone looked very bright. So we're going to highlight it with the color Nylon, also by MAC. And I'm going to use a MAC 214 color, which is like this. It's a short shader brush. And I'm going to apply this to the inner corner right here. It's going to blend in nicely with the Naked Lunch color that we applied. Then under the brow bone, I'm going to apply the color Brule by MAC. It's really not going to do much. It matches my skin color well, but it's just going to make a nice little base for the next shadows we apply, so everything is nice and smooth. The next two colors I'm going to apply are going to be for this dark outer corner here. It's kind of like a little cat eye. It looks like a sideways triangle. I was able to find one picture where she was looking down into her clutch, kind of like looking at the reflection of herself on her clutch, maybe checking out her makeup or something. And it was a very defined outer corner here, but the lid was pretty light. I'm going to use two colors. The color Scene up here and the color Nehru. I'm going to use them alone and in combination with each other, mixing them up. Just because I didn't want to use black. You can probably also use Carbon by MAC, which is a very matte black. But I felt like the picture looked a little gray. Maybe it was a little black. So I really wasn't sure what color. But I really wanted to try something different and pick out some new colors, not just use like a basic black. So I went ahead and mixed up these two colors. And I'm going to use this Sigma E65 angled brush just to create that defined outer corner shape. And to start off, just so that I like to start off with light colors so that if I mess up, it's very easy to fix. Whereas if you start off too dark, there may be no turning back and you're going to have to wipe it off. So I'm just going to dip it into the Scene color, the gray. And I'm going to create that shape. And the shape was that she came out from the bottom lid corner over here. I don't know if you can see that it's very faint. And then it looks like it goes up into like if it was a cut crease. But it was a little bit, it's more above my crease because my crease is really here. But I'm going to go a little bit up above just to create that shape. So I'm using the light color. The light color is going to be my guide. And then to define it a little bit more, I'm going to dip that same brush into both colors like this, just to mix them up a bit and make it a little bit darker. Don't worry about any fallout because we're definitely going to clean that up. Now it's time to blend. This is a 217 brush and I'm just kind of going to blend that a little bit. I don't want to blend it too much because I want it to be defined, but a little bit so it doesn't look sloppy. And I'm going to dip my brush again into these two colors. And then we're going to add a little bit more color into this little corner here. and add a little bit more over here. But now we know exactly the guide that we have to follow. Now we're gonna go back up with the nylon color that we used to highlight the inner corner and the same 214 brush. And I'm gonna add that to the brow bone because she had a lot of highlight, but it was only in this outer area right here. For the waterline, I'm going to use Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eyeliner in the color Perversion. This is a Blackest Black, it's my favorite. And I'm gonna line the waterline. So in this look, she lines all the way around the rim. So I like to do the top with the liquid liner, which is what I used here. But for this inner part, I use this Perversion, including this little part right here that goes up. Do the entire corner just like I did on this side. And I'm going to go back in with the dark color Nehru, this one right here, and the angled brush. And I'm going to go under on the lash line, not inside the waterline. Next with the pencil brush, this is a MAC 219 pencil brush, and the color Scene and Nehru. We're going to mix them up a little bit together, but very little of the Nehru, more of the Scene. And we're just going to go under the lash line with this color. Don't worry about fallout. I have fallout. We're going to clean that up. Now the next step is to line the top lash line, and I'm going to use my Carbon Black Liner Intense by L'Oreal from the drugstore. This is my favorite liquid liner. And I'm just going to continue from where I left off up here. And just do my liner. Next step, of course, is to do your eyebrows. I'm going to use Cork and Espresso to do my eyebrows, and another angled brush. This one is also from Sigma. I actually forgot to do the other one, so I'm just going to go ahead and do both. Of course, apply mascara. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition. This is in the color Blackest Black. I'm starting not to see. And it's very important to apply this. Curl your lashes first. Jennifer Lopez is very big on using false lashes, so feel free to add false lashes. I'm not going to be adding false lashes today just because I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. And for the lower lash line, I'm going to use Clinique's Lower Lash Line Mascara. It has this little wand. The next step is to take a MAC makeup wipe or any makeup wipe that you absolutely love. These are the ones that I love, and these are my favorite. And I'm going to clean out any fallout that I may have. Don't forget that when you clean out your fallout, to clean everything here, to leave this under the eye very thick. We're going to make it look so much better with concealer. Okay, so I've already applied my moisturizer to my face. I applied my Ahava Essential Daytime Moisturizer. And the next step is to apply the primer. And I'm going to use this Magic Lumi Primer by L'Oreal because it is a glowing primer. It makes your face look very, very dewy. And I'm going to apply a little bit of this so that it makes a nice base for the foundation that I'm going to add. For foundation, I'm going to apply my True Match Luminous Makeup Foundation by L'Oreal. This is the color N12 Neutral. And I'm just going to apply some to my hand like this. And I'm going to dot some on my face. And with my dampened beauty blender, I am going to pat it all over my face. Like this. Next, I'm going to apply some concealer, but before that, I'm going to use this Crème Ancienne Eye Cream by Fresh. The cream looks like this. And apply this under my eyes. As always, Jennifer Lopez always has a nice bright concealer where she looks like, you know, this area is nicely brightened. It kind of like glows. It, you know, it brightens her face. This part is always very bright. And in this picture, it doesn't change. It's the same thing. And I'm going to use these Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch. I think that's what they're called. Touch Highlighting Concealer. I'm going to use a combination of 2 colors. That's kind of what I've been doing. I showed these in my haul. The first one is Radiant. It's a very pink color. Peach color. Pinky peach. I can't decide if it's pink or pink. And I'm just going to pat it with my finger, my ring finger. And over that, before it's completely blended, I'm going to apply this color Ivory. But this color, I'm going to bring it down a little bit further. Just because this part is very bright with her. And pat it with your finger as well. You can bring it out to here. These are very good concealers. I am very impressed. They are from the drugstore. To help me buff it out a little bit more, I'm going to use this Precision Angled Sigma brush. And to get under the eye so that you do not, mess up your eyeshadow, I like to use just a regular eyeshadow brush. And this is another one from Sigma. It's like a little tapered brush. Just so that you can get really close to your makeup without ruining it. Next, I'm going to apply Benefit's Powder Flage to set all that concealer that I just added with a very fluffy brush like this. I'm going to apply this all over the area that I just put on the concealer. Next, set your entire face foundation with your favorite setting powder. My favorite is MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm using a Real Techniques powder brush. And apply this all over. Next, I'm going to take a tapered brush like this by MAC and NARS Laguna Bronzer to do the contouring. Her blush was nice and peachy in the pictures. I'm going to use MAC's blush in Peaches with a MAC angled blush brush. I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. It wasn't very, very defined. And it wasn't that dark either. But she looked very peachy. Her lips were peachy and her blush was peachy. She also had a nice little glow here at the top of the cheeks. And for that, I'm going to use Benefit's High Beam. It looks like a nice little nail polish. I'm just going to apply some here and some here. And I'm just kind of rub it in with my finger. And for the lips, I'm going to use MAC's Peachy Color in Shy Girl. Her lips were very peachy. They didn't seem very glossy. They didn't seem very glittery. So that is pretty much it. That is my take on Jennifer Lopez's Golden Globes 2013 makeup look. Thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye!